Hello there! Sorry I'm a bit late, everybody. Oh, I'm roasting. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. My cameras were being a bit funny. Apparently I'm connected to YouTube. I'm connected to Facebook. So hopefully, 3 minutes late, hopefully you won't have given up on me. Yeah, my cameras are being funny. I use this program called Switcher, and it's updated, and I haven't read the updates yet, so it's added some new buttons, and I'm like, I have no idea what they do. But what I didn't know was what to do with my cameras and why it weren't working. So hopefully hopefully it's working now. I'm so sorry, I'm roasting. I haven't been running, I've got hiccups. It's beautiful out there, but I've been working in here. Oh yes, we have landed. Claire, good evening, lovely Claire. Hiya, Mandy. We've made it, Mandy, here again, kid. It's beautiful weather out there, isn't it? I tell you what, am I interrupting the Olympics? Is everybody watching the Olympics? What have you been doing? Have you been watching the Olympics, or have you been sat outside in the lovely sunshine? What have you been up to today? What have I been up to today? Oh, we've been trying to sort my camper van out, OBS, what the doggies, and then we were trying to fix the water pump because that wasn't working when we were away. So I'm trying to sort that out. Carol, hello there, Carol. Love the van. In it beautiful. In it beautiful. Lynn, good evening, Lynn. Hello there, Christine. Hiya, David. Right, now the van. So, just to keep you up to date with what's happening. Hello there, Anna from lovely Durham. Hello there, Susan. Suzanne, I always get that wrong, don't I? Oh, it's lovely. Hiya, Sylvia. Sylvia, I have just been practicing your stamps. I've just been trying to do some little videos, which is why my cameras went funny, I think. They're very lovely. Recorded all the Olympics, fast forward through the bits that interest me. Zoom past rugby. Yeah. It's nice though, isn't it? Oh, it's lovely to be back, Jackie. It really is. Although we had a lovely, lovely few days away. It was really nice. I loved my van. Even though, like, yeah, I need to sort the volume out because my brain can't handle that, man. And you've been stamping, yay! Hey, I really like them, Sylvia. I'm going to give a sneak peek tonight, actually. Shauna, hello there, Shauna. Hello there, Joe. Oh, my van. Oh, do you know what? Wales, I'd love to go to Wales, Joe. Is your van quite big, Joe? Because this is what I'm a bit worried about, you know, those little roads. Oh, I love Wales, though. See, I want to go all over in it. Soph, hello there, Soph. Yeah, so the van, so yes. So obviously I've got the van, and yeah, we're doing, there are loads not working, you know, it's obvious because it was me, the water pump has broke. So we're getting a new water pump. I have to sort the heater out. My phone is now talking to my battery, my solar power. Oh, honestly, technology, it's ridiculous, but that's all good. But we had a lovely time, so we had a lovely time. It's beautiful. I'm really pleased with it. It just needs, I don't think you found it, did you, man? Your stone for your ring? I don't think it's turned up yet, which is really disappointing. Thing is, with something like that, if it'd have to hit me in the face to notice it in an envelope, but it's worth trying, isn't it? I hope it does turn up. You never know, it might turn up somewhere dead silly. Things like that do, don't they? Hello there, Dawn. So yeah, good old van. So, that's such a shame, man. It might turn up, yeah, you never know. Sometimes it turn up somewhere really bizarre. Oh, I'm glad sunny Blackpool's been sunny. So, naming the van. So, I've decided, and it was my friend who said this. So, we've decided to call it. Now, this is only the first name, right? But I'm still after, because I've opened it up to our subscribers on email as well, because that went out today. So, I'm not announcing it yet, because I'm going to give them a chance to send the names in as well. But it's going to have two names. So it's going to have its like weekend name, but then it's going to have its professional name. So the weekend name has been given. But I'm going to pick the professional name, its stage name. That's going to be picked out at ones you send in. But my mate when I did the call out for name, my mate, she messaged me and she said, call it our Pam. Now, there is a story. So when her little boy was young, he couldn't say Marianne, my sister's name. He couldn't say it. So he used to call her Pam, which we obviously thought was hilarious. So we used to call her our Pam, which really made us giggle. And she absolutely went, you know, of course she ran with it. You know, he couldn't say Marianne. That were way too much. So my mate will like call it our Pam. Pam the van. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? And I love that because it reminds me of my sister, and obviously it's funny. Plus it rhymes, doesn't it? Pam the van. So that's its weekend name, her weekend name. But she's also going to have her show name as well. So when she's on the Crafty Road Tour. So that's that's the name I'm going to be picking. I've had loads of really good suggestions so far. But I have done the call out today for the email ones as well. So, but there's been loads, and I loved. I did love the Vincent Van Doesn't Go. That made me giggle. There's been a few that have really made me giggle. But keep on coming in, and next week I'll choose the professional name, her working title. But yeah, Pam the Van. It just makes me laugh, does that? But yeah, there will be another one, and the name I do pick will be the crafty name, because my mate can't win a bag of crafty goodies. She won't know what, she won't be up for that. You know, she'd be like, what is this, Leonie? What is this? So yeah, one of you guys will win a bag of crafty goodies. So get those names in for me, gorgeous Van. The king of this two breath, absolutely. Well, let the van loose, I tell you, it felt like it were loose. Oh, mate. My grandma's can't say Winnie the Pooh. She says, Wapoo. Oh, my gosh, Dawn, that's well cute. Wapoo. I love that. It kind of sounds like I want my van were already called, to be fair. Anyway, yeah, so that's the game, and I will let you all know when I've decided, when I pick one. I will let you all know. Right then, gang. I know, and yeah, there's a nice crafty goodies. I'll let you know, and then we'll send out a bag of goodies. Now, I won't keep you too long because I need to sort out. We've got a show this week, don't you know? On Thursday, we've got a show, and I'm going to do a sneaky peek first, and I'm going to do a demonstration, but I'm going to do a sneaky peek first. Hello there, Margaret. Don't you worry, Margaret. You're not really late. I was late because I couldn't get my cameras to work. And I've just been chunnering on about my van, Margaret. I do like saying Margaret. It reminds me of one of comedy sketches. Margaret, which one was that? Oh, I bet you get it all the time, do you, Margaret? Sorry. I bet you're like, oh, do not do it. But it just made... My auntie, like the best auntie in the world, we call Margaret. Our Auntie Margaret. She was the best auntie in the world. Anyway, this week, right, we've got... a show on Thursday with brand new stamps from Sylvia. I'm going to show you. I weren't planning to do a sneak peek, not because I weren't planning, just because I didn't even think about it, because I were, you know, as usual. But I was like, oh my gosh, I need to give you a sneak peek, don't I? So let's do it. What if I just knocked off? Wait a minute, guys. I've lost some stamps. It's not going to be a good sneaky peek, is it? Right then. Back. Sneaky peek time. So these are going to be available on the Create and Craft. It's not a massive bundle, so it's not a huge spend. But I should show you that because I've actually stamped it. But really pretty ones. And I'm going to put on some old... Sorry, I've got yarnitis today. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, so it's not going to break the bank, but it's a really nice little collection. Shall I spin you around, everybody? Are you ready? Are you holding tight? I'm trying to use stamps. Finally. Yes, come on, Soph. If you've any questions, Soph, make sure you get on to... Are you part of our thing here? Our gang, our group? Because, sorry, I was reading and trying to talk at the same time. Art Inspirations Creations, because there's some really good ideas on there. The group is lovely, and they share some really good ideas, so have a look on there, Soph. What does Lynn say? I'm taking a break from cycling. Oh, I'm taking a break. Hold on. Oh, from upcycling and nasty grubby nicotine sealing light. Oh my gosh, Lynn, I'm dying to see what you're doing with that. That's well interesting. That's really cool. What's still in the box, Dawn? You found us, Carol. Whoop, whoop. I don't know what's in the box, Dawn. Whatever's in the box, Dawn, get it out. No idea what's in your box, Dawn, but get it out. Oh, Christine, don't you worry. Late is my middle name, my love. I'm following. Oh, good. See, because there's loads in there. Oh, hello, our lovely crafty magpie. Lovely to have your company again, my love. Right, okay. So, I'm going to give you the sneak peek. So, these are going to be available on Thursday, okay, on Create and Craft. That's where we're launching this collection. So, let me spin you round. Wrong thing. I was looking at the camera up there. There we go. That's my arm. Right, I'm starting with little one. Let's start with little one. So this is a little one, and this is really cute. So, Sylvia, our lovely Sylvia Allen, yay, who is of course on the design team, who is in the chat as we speak, has drawn these. So that's the little one, and I like this because these are all your additional ones, your add-on ones. So you've got little bugs in there, you've got your little flowers. Oh, I do apologise. Honestly, I've only had one coffee today and it wasn't enough. You've got the little birdies on there as well, which are really, really lovely. So that's your little one, right? But this one matches really beautifully with all of them, to be fair. But it matches really beautiful with this. I'm not going to lie, this is my favourite, Sylvia. I've just stamped this one. Where have I put it? Look. Look how cute it is. Look how cute. I've only been playing with stamps. I haven't had time to actually play properly yet. Isn't that sweet? I love this. You've got that really nice little circle with all the mushrooms. See, this reminds me, you know when mushrooms grow in a circle, the fairy toadstools, and I just think that's magical. I love that. I think it looks really cool. So you've got that lovely little stamp there. Hold on a minute, sorry. Let me put that away. Which acts as a really nice floral corner, which is really sweet. You've got butterflies, you've got sentiments, and this is really nice. So the ribbon continues with the other stamps that Sylvia's brought to us, and she kind of wraps this ribbon round, and it looks really, really pretty. I really love the way Sylvia's done that. The sentiment I've picked for this is why I've called it Be a Mushroom, right? When you look at it and you think, that's it, fairy ring, I love them, aren't they magic? I think they're fab. I've called it Be a Mushroom because this sentiment, in a world of roses, be a mushroom, small, quirky and full of surprises. Isn't that fabulous? So be a mushroom. Let's be a mushroom, everybody. What kind of surprise are you going to be if you were a mushroom? What would be your surprise? So that should be a mushroom, which matches beautifully with this one, but that's standalone, or they all mix and match perfectly. And they're not just repeat, because they're different sizes, so it does mean you can build up. I like ferns, so it means you can build those up and mix them up a little bit. You've then got, now this is so cool. Now this is the reason I'm going to put some of the old Martina stamps on, because some of those are really teeny tiny, and I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to go hand in hand. So with this one, you've got that really cool bauble. You've got all these, and I love stamps like this because it allows me to play. So you've got the little house, you've got all the little trees that stamp beautifully, by the way. Different types of trees. That's a tiny little deer. You've got snow, you've got a teeny tiny little fir cone there. So the hills. So you can build up your scene, and I love that, because it really does let you play. And I have built up just a couple of scenes to show you what it looks like. So your first one, obviously there's ink everywhere because it's me. Let me just do that. Can you see that little scene in there? Isn't that cute? And then, let me hold that there and slip that one in. Look, a different scene. I love that. Your little, why have I still not understood cameras? Your little winter scenes. Isn't that cute? I love things like this because it allows me to play. And I mean, I've hardly touched the side yet. I haven't even used half of these stamps. So that's really, really lovely. Then you see this ribbon continuing, you know, so it means that that your ribbon will go through the whole collection. And then the last one, sorry, I've put this back really untidily. Let me put that back properly. So the ribbon again, continuing again. So you've got that lovely ribbon with the wine glass, which I think looks really pretty. Maybe it's wine, maybe it's a sip of port, or a little bit of sherry, who knows, but it's really, really pretty. And then, now this is nice, because it's the little doodah, it's mistletoe, your little mistletoe leaves, with the little baubles in there. And again, it's keeping that ribbon flowing, which I really love. You've then got, now, these spell out the word joy. And let me just show you what it looks like. So can you see? Whee, that's that corner, which is lovely. Look at the detail of that. Isn't it gorgeous? She's done such a good job. And then, can you see this? That's the word joy. But instead of the O, there is no on there. But instead of the O, I've used a little bauble. Because doesn't that work? And that's open, so you can colour it in. So I wanted it open because it'll look really cool when it's coloured in. Or, obviously, but it gives you a choice. And I really like this. I think that looks really, really lovely. Oh yeah, the little houses from Brijans, of course they'll fit as well. Isn't that a nice collection? And I just think, because Sylvia's done it, and Sylvia's obviously part of our team, so she knows what's going to mix and match. Watch out for the lovely team samples. We have only just got these, so it is going to be a rush job, but obviously watch out on Art Inspirations Creations. Oh, our lovely Jane, lovely to have your company. Watch out there for beautiful samples shared with the gang, but aren't they pretty? Thank you, Sylvia. I'm really pleased with those. I think they're absolutely magnificent. So gang, they're going to be launched on Thursday, okay? There's so many possibilities, and it's, do you know what, it's nice and being from one of our own, do you know what I mean, one of our own. So I'm really pleased with those. Now, as promised, I am going to do a quick demo. Let me just put these over here. I'm sorry gang, I need to put them in my bag because I don't want to forget them. That would be, well, it won't be traumatic because Mandy sent me another collection to work, but I don't want to forget them. It's the type of thing I do. Right, okay, so what we're also doing tonight, right, because I wanted to, let me just show you this that I've already done. Let me just spin you again. Whee! And anybody who don't know it, there's our website. I'm going to use one of our gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous books, which is just too ridiculously beautiful. I know they sold like hot cakes last week, so I do apologise. I think we've hardly got anything left. This were one of the ones, I'd know I were picking them up, so this were actually top of pile because I just piled them all up. This is the one where you've got like the little book there, and then you open it up and you've got another little book there, but then you've got another little book there. And man, I love this. And look how beautiful that is. Doesn't that just look ridiculously gorgeous? And then you've got the little bead there that goes round. They're just. Anyway, exquisite, exquisite. So I were playing with this, oh, I'm reading. Yeah, yes, yeah, I've got the extra word. This Thursday on Create and Craft. Thank you, Amanda. So look. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Joy, could use that. My in-law's name. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really sweet. Sorry, I'm reading messages and you're not looking at anything. Well, you are. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So it looks like it's hand-drawn as well, doesn't it? I didn't hand-draw that, but doesn't it look like it's hand-drawn? I love that. So what I wanted to do, right, I started this page and then I did a blotch on it. I got ink on it. Oh my gosh, I was so angry because I got really far, so I've just gessoed it and I'll be going back to that. I've not ripped it out. What? Can I point out spelling on packaging? My name equals Lan, not Len. What on the packaging? Hold on a minute, Sylvia. What's on the packaging? Is that me and my spelling mistakes? Sylvia Allen. Oh! Alan! It should be an A-N, not an E-N. Oh, Sylvia. Honestly. I should have known that. Have I got you set? I must have got you set up wrong everywhere, Sylvia. Oh, how rude. I've remembered to stick you on packaging but spelt your name wrong. I must admit, Sylvia. I must admit, that is pretty standard. I did that, you know, with Ladies Had Zakia's first collection. I spelled Ladies Had Zakia wrong on all the packaging as well. Honestly, Sylvia, you can't get the staff, can you? I'm really... if I have to do something on every collection that's not right. Alan! That's it now, Sylvia. You're going to be called Alan. I do apologise. Next time I will absolutely get it right. I promise. All you need to do, everybody, is put a sticker on that, please. Oh, sorry, Sylvia. We were so close, yet so far. Oh, next time, love. Next time. I'll change it on website so I don't forget as well. On website, on thingy where I get my stamps from. Anyway, okay, back to my book. So, yeah, I did that page, got it wrong. We gessoed it. We'll come back to that for another day. So then I did this page, which I was really, really, really happy with. What I wanted to do with this one, thank you, Sylvia. There has to be some. Hi, Andrew. Is there an Andrew here, David, or are you just calling me Andrew? Is that short for something? With this one, I wanted to have a play with the paper because on these notebooks, the paper is a lot finer, a lot thinner. So I thought, okay, what does it work like? How can I still colour in? Can I still ink it? Can I still do stuff? The answer is absolutely you can. And you can see I've used all sorts on here. So that's what I'm going to play with tonight. I will do it relative, I don't know, I've got half an hour left. Now, the stamps. So have a look on our website. These are the Forest of Shadows. I was getting them all mixed up earlier and calling them the Forest of Nowhere, I think I called them. I were merging. Sorry, I'm rummaging. Forest of Shadows. I can't remember when we released these. I can't remember. Time does disappear with me. But it's these ones now. Because I wanted to play with these, they've got a discount on them. So have a look on our website. The details for our website are just there. Me and Mandy's website. And that's where you'll find them. And we've got a whopping 20% off at the minute. So please make sure you get on the website if you haven't got these already. What do you make? Oh, he's not alone tonight. So there is actually an Andrew. Woohoo! We've got an Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Yay! You're not alone, David. There's another chap in the room. So, I mean, I tell you what as well. You know, we've just seen Sylvia's stamps. Won't these go well with them? And I must admit, I did think, oh, they go really nice because there's a little church in there. So you could change it up and actually have the church. And there's even little clouds, so you could put the clouds. These are slightly bigger, but it'd still work. You could absolutely make that work. I'm dying to test it now. We're going to test it. So yeah, if you want these, they are going to be, as you check it out. Oh, thank you, lovely Rachel. Hello, our lovely Rachel. When you're checking out these stamps particularly, that's where the 20% is. And they are beautiful. They're beautiful stamps. And look, some of the cards that the lovely gang has done. See, aren't they fabulous? Absolutely fabulous. How are you, our lovely Rachel? I'm going to let you, it's not a secret, but I'll let you into a little thing that we were doing today. I might have met up with two lovely crafty ladies, aka the wonderful Erica Stampanore and the lovely Sarah Funky Fossil. And we're going to do, sorry, I'm rummaging. I'm going to show you more samples. Oh, look at this. Talking to Sylvia's, see, wouldn't that go with Sylvia's? Wouldn't it go with Sylvia's, especially with mushrooms as well? Oh, I love how everything mixes and matches together. So, ain't it handy that, Sylvia? Alan. So yes, we had a meeting with the ladies and we're going to start a new little craft collective. So we're going to be doing, I know I haven't been on road for absolutely ages, so we're going to be doing a lovely workshop, but it's going to be more like, I don't know if you've ever been to a craft hop, the table hops. So we'll all demonstrate, so it'll be a day, but we're all having a demonstration. So we'll all do an hour each, and then you'll change tables. So it means that you get 4 different workshops within the day. Plus we're doing other things. You know, we're going to do a swap shop, which I think will be fabulous. We're going to have a little a stamping table so you can have a little play. So there'll be loads going on. But yeah, we will be sharing details of that because it's going to be right exciting. I've been doing that today, Rachel, when we were talking about you as well. Aren't they beautiful? Oh man, every time. This is what I love about stamps. Sorry, that bit that I've just been chatting about, I will share details. I trust me. Do watch out for that one. Almost like we planned it. We planned nothing. It's all just a glorious coincidence. With these ones, every time I get stamps, right, and it's one of those where, you know, you move on to the next one. I love going back to the old stamps because it's just, you go, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. It's like, oh, that's beautiful. And I love that. I mean, that is glorious, isn't it? Walking into that lovely, spooky little cottage. Absolutely. Do you like the sound of that, Shirley? Whoop, whoop. It's going to be really exciting. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I think it's 7th of November, the first one. So watch out for that. As soon as we've got the details, when we book the venue, we'll start selling the tickets. So yeah, watch out for that one. Aren't they lovely? Lovely. So if you do want these stamps, 20% off this range at the moment on our website. And our website details are there. So what I wanted to do, ladies, first things first. Ladies and gents, I apologise. We have gents in the building. So what I wanted to do first was, obviously, because I've said it, I want to try it. So I want to try. Let me just move my little book out the way. Oh, that's one from other day, isn't it? Don't know which workshop with that one I were doing. Blah, blah. Let me just chop this off. Oh, my blade's dropped off, everybody. Oh, I won't chop that off because my blade's dropped off. It's not exactly where I stand, so that's okay. At least I won't stand on it. I'll just get a scrap piece card instead. Because what I wanted to do, okay, because I've just said that about the bauble. Oh, I've put it away, haven't I? Sylvia's bauble. Let's have a little go and see if they work together. Now, I reckon as well, because you've got that one, I reckon quite a lot of these will fit in. Don't you? I think they'll mix and match quite beautifully. They might be. I want to try this because of the sizing. Because I must admit, obviously Sylvia sent me the artwork. When I was planning the artwork and sizing it up, I didn't do it to size up with the Forest of Shadows. The Forest of Shadows are big stamps. You know, they're A4 stamps, so they are a lot bigger. So it's one of those. It's just seeing if they're going to mix and match perfectly. So I'm going to use Versafine, and that is Twilight, because as usual my blacks run out. And I kind of like the blue. I like working with different colours. I think that's really beautiful. And remember, these stamps are the brand new ones that are going to be released on Create and Craft on Thursday from Sylvia Allen, spelled with an A. Not the way Leonie spells it, in really big writing on the packaging. I mean, I couldn't have put it much bigger either, could I, Sylvia? You know, when you make a mistake, I like it in bold, you know? When you make a mistake, don't do it in lowercase, do it in bold. So, let's go for the little church and see. Oh no, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work like a treat. I would... when you're doing this at home, oh, perfect. Oh, I've done it a bit on a wonk, like. But, apart from the wonk, I think that's lovely. Create a mask. Because if you create an outside mask, then you're not going to be worried about keeping everything in there. Like, at the minute, I'm having to be careful. Now, you've got hills in this one that you can use, but you've got all of the Sylvia's hills as well, which actually is quite nice, because what I can do is have a variation. So let me just see where I want. So that one needs to be inked about there. So I'm only going to ink that to about there. I love things like this. It's playing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But then, because you can have stuff going on in the background, so I love the Sylvia's, and actually the little house that's in Sylvia's, you could have that over here, because that could be in the distance, couldn't it? So you could then have the little house that's going off into the distance. It's like looking out the window here. And you get all the lovely little all the hills and things just, look, disappearing off into the distance. Isn't that lovely? So if you did get these stamps, if you've got those stamps already and then you're getting our Sylvia's, they all work together. It is like it's been planned. And it has not. Now I know this hill is going straight through the church. I don't want to do that, do I? This isn't really my demo. This isn't really what I'm doing, but all the same, I still don't want it to go through the church. I don't want to do that. So I'll just pop that there like that, eh? You would create a proper mask. You wouldn't do what I'm doing. But it works. It's fine, innit? It's fine. And then let's just, I don't know if there's any ink left on that other bit. So let's just ink up that bit. It goes about there. Like that, pink. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is at the bottom there, oh my gosh, yeah, because you've got the teeny tiny trees and everything at the bottom, and I like to ground them. You've got the little fence would be lovely. And we're off, everybody. We're off on our, oh, love it. We're off on our little tangents. We're meant to be doing something completely different, but no, this is it. You've got the little trees. So the little trees look really cute. I won't ink the whole thing up because then I can stick one of the little trees behind. Oh, I inked it up a bit much. It does look like the poor church is abandoned and they've got a tree growing out the roof. It happens, doesn't it? You know, let's face it, it happens. There's a lot of abandoned houses. I follow this thing on Facebook, abandoned buildings. And there's so many beautiful abandoned buildings. It makes you want to go through them though, doesn't it? You know, because some of them, they look like they've got stuff inside. I'd love to do that. I'd love to go rummaging through abandoned buildings. Obviously a bit carefully because I'd be scared. I wouldn't do it at all because I'd be terrified going through the roof. There. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. I love that. And then all I'm going to do is, so I'm mixing it up. I'm getting a Forest of Shadows one because this is dotty. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this one on the bottom of here. Like so. Oh, needs a bit more. There. I don't like that bit now. Well, no, that'll do actually. Ridiculously cute. That is lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me show you. Let me show you. Isn't that cute? I love things like that. Look at that proper little Christmassy scene in there. Isn't that just sweet? Oh my gosh. I have to go, Leonie Bushel. Oh, that's such a shame, Soph. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, that's so sad. I will be with you this week. I can't remember what I'm doing now, Soph. But you take care and I hope you're feeling better soon. You take care, lovely. And thank you for joining us this evening, this beautiful, beautiful evening when there's so much on television. Aren't they? I really, really like these. And then you've got these little extra stamps. Let me show you. I wouldn't normally use a joy on this one, but I'm not doing what I'm meant to be doing, am I? But let me show you how the joy works. Because I know this one, because it's disconnected, I'm going to do it on a different piece because I don't want it on that one. I'm going to do it on, I might do it on this. Wrong colours. But, wrong colours. Have I got anything that will match this colour? That yellow and red. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So, okay. So you've got the J. Now, you've got a choice. So you have got the circle, the O, the circle. You have got an O in there, but I much prefer the bauble. So you've got the J. You've then got this little bauble, and this bauble is perfect for the O. And I didn't think of this, you know, again, when I were, Sylvia's sent them me and I'm popping them all together. I didn't think of this, but then it's like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to have to pretend that I did think of this. I absolutely thought of this. I mean, of course I did. I wonder if you can actually see that. Am I too far away? Oh no, you can see that quite well, can't you? Now you can just see my head. There we go, that's a bit better. So that's the O, but then look, because with the Y, you can bring the Y and you've got, so have that little swirl there, just hitting the bauble. And look, it's on the bauble. Between us, Sylvia, can we pretend we absolutely planned that? Planned that, didn't we? Between us, Sylvia. Of course we did. Of course we did. We were thinking that all along. Doesn't that look cute? And then, because it's an open space, colour it in. And that's why I left this open, because I wanted it to look like ribbon, to match our Sylvia's lovely drawings. But I left it open because I love, when you're doing brush lettering, I love when you've got that open space, because then when you colour it in, it looks really effective. So when you first stamp it, it might look a bit meh, because sometimes they don't look that beautiful. But when you colour them in, because it is like your brush lettering, so when you colour it in, it'll look really nice. And I'm going to have that a bit thicker as well. See, and that is literally just taking, oh, love that. Doesn't that look nice? Cheeky bit of joy. Of course we did. Of course we did, Sylvia. Me and Sylvia, we were chatting about it. And we were like, oh, do you know what would work well? Oh, and that's what we came up with. We didn't. But it works an absolute treat, doesn't it? Beautiful. So that's the brand new stamps. Let me spin you around again. That's the brand new stamps coming up. Oh, Leonie Pusial. With our, from our Sylvia, on Thursday. I'm tearing that because I still don't know where my thing is. I have to put these to this side, otherwise I'll forget them. And let's actually do the demo that I was going to do. Let me pop these here again. Bear with, because we're popping these over here so I don't forget them. How is it this warm? I'm not complaining, it's lovely. I'm not complaining. I am complaining I put a pair of jeans on, but I'm not complaining. I like it being warm. Okay guys, shall we do some demoing? That was playing, now I'll do some demoing. So what have we got? It's into have you got some biscuits? Oh, I'm so jealous. I haven't got any biscuits currently. I ate them all. I normally have treats in this room, but I ate all my treats. We might have some chocolate over there. Right, okay, Mandy, I'm at tea yet, because we had a late lunch, didn't we, ladies? With Sarah, I don't know if Sarah's home yet, because Sarah did have to drive home, and she might not make it, you know, till tomorrow morning. It depends. Or Erica should be home, but yeah, Sarah, it might be a while yet. Now, I'm going to, let me shove you around, okay, this is the lovely book that I'm using. I'll zoom back out again so you can see properly. Is Eric in there? Erica's there! Yay! I've been talking about you, Erica. I've been telling him about our plan, and I've been telling him about our there ain't no secrets with me. I've been telling him about our plan, and I've been telling him about our lunch. And I've also been saying, Sarah's there too. Sarah made it home. Yay! Boop, boop. Glad you made it home. I'm still stuffed. I made sure I walked to my unit because I felt that bad. Yeah, that's why I'm at tea yet, but I am going to have my tea when I get home. But I was telling him oh, let me spin this so you're not looking at that. Sorry. Because otherwise I'm just chunnering. Yeah, ladies, were you there when I was telling them? I was telling them, she made it! I have no sense of direction either. So, the ladies are there, our lovely Sarah and Erica. We're going to start our lovely craft collective. Are we calling it that? I've already forgotten. Obviously with our Amanda as well. But we're going to start our lovely little craft collective, so we can do workshops. But if we're grouping together, it'll mean that A, it won't be too much pressure on one person. B, it means when you come to a workshop, you've got lots of different styles under one roof, so it's going to give you a really good value for money day. And also it's just really good fun, you know, because it'll be really nice and energetic. So that's our plan of action. Energetic, I mean, it depends. I've just got back from India, but I'll be full of energy. But yeah, really excited about it. We will let you know as soon as we've booked the venue and everything. We'll let you know the date so you can buy your tickets. But it's going to be, the format is going to be a table hop. So I don't know if you've done one of those before. But what we're going to have is you'll have an hour with one person and then you'll move around. So you'll do 4 different workshops all in one day. So it's like a mini workshop, if you will. But there'll be loads to do. We're going to have a little swap shop. We're also going to have our little stamping table, so there'll be something that you can play with as well, you know. And we'll let you know more details nearer the time, but well, as soon as we get it arranged. And yeah, let us know if you're interested, and we'll make sure you're well, we'll share the details anyway. But yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully, I mean, this will be our first one in November, but we really do want to tour this. You know, obviously we can't go to every town. I know when we do things like that, you know, where would you like? And we get people who are like, can you be in like these really little villages? We'll do our best, but, you know, it might be that folk have to travel, but we do want to tour it, you know. Hopefully, we'll see how much it grows. But we'd love to tour it. We'd love to do weekend events as well. So we've got plans. Oh, I'm so pleased you're interested. Ray, Veronica's here. Hello, they're lovely. Yeah, so many ideas. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. I'm so not really excited. We're thinking, guys, because it'll be food included, planning a stadium tour. Get you. Sarah, you're on your own there, kid. Stadium tour would be great. Come up north. Well, mate, we have to come up north. No one comes to Liverpool. Well, the first one is going to be Midlands for us, because that's easier for us three initially. So yeah, Midlands will be the first one, but then yeah, absolutely. Obviously, there's places me and Mandy used to do workshops down south, so we're going there. Of course, we have to go up north. I'm up north. You know, that just makes sense. I mean, whoop whoop. And obviously, our Sarah's over, and well, Erica's up the north as well, so it does make it easier. Oh, and I love Chester. Yeah. But yes, we will let you know. And I obviously want to go up Scotland. Jane, defo, yeah, because we've got, we'd like to do, we want to do you know me, I want to go everywhere. Like, you know, it's like, I want to go over to Ireland, make a week of it. But one thing at a time. But yeah, we're thinking prices. I mean, the first place we're looking at, it does include food, so we were thinking about 60 quid for the tickets. I hope that sounds reasonable. We do have to work it all out though, so yeah. But we'll keep you all updated with that. Exciting, isn't it? I've done no stamping, have I? I've done no demoing, but I have done a bit. Right, come on, kid, let's demo. You've got to wait 10 minutes. Move. I just chun around, don't I? I'm really excited though. I'm really excited, and it's so nice to work with really lovely people. So yeah, it'll be lovely. And things like that, sorry, I'm trying to work out how to get in my book. Things like that are so nice when you're sharing them, because it does make them interesting, doesn't it? So, okay, and it's great because you can bounce off each other with loads of different ideas. So this is my little book. Love this. I don't know if we've got any of these left in stock, to be dead honest with you. But you have to pass Carlisle to get to Scotland. We'll drop in for a brew. Or Anita. Okay. So we've got the beautiful books now. These are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, but they did fly out. So I'm going to use this one first of all, okay? And I'm going to use one of our stencils. I have done this one. The reason I've flipped the book round is because I've done it on the other side as well, and I don't want it to match exactly. So that's why I'm changing it up a bit. Now I'm going to do the stenciling. Do you know what? No, I'm going to actually do the stamping first of all. Now, the other one that I did use the beautiful lady. So the one I used on the other page that I did show you earlier, I will show you again though, is that one. So that's the one I used on the other page, okay, which I absolutely adore. But I want to change it because obviously I don't want it to match perfectly. I want it to be a little bit different. So I think I'm going to use some of the stamps from this one because I love them all, but I think that's the one this time. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got them all. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all, now I'm not going to do the full, so that's the actual, that's the design. So that's how it actually sits when you do the full thing, the proper thing. But I don't want to do the exact replica of that. So I'm going to do a kind of version of, but I'm just going to design my own thing at the bottom here. So I'm going to start with that beautiful big toadstool, which I love. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to move that out my way, because otherwise I keep picking up the wrong colour and it does me head in. So let me just hide the other colours. I'm going to take a cheeky bit of fallen leaves and stamp that one first of all. Okay, now hopefully you can see this, but let me move it in slightly just in case. And I know Mandy's sharing details at journals. They flew last week. So, gosh, was it only last week? That feels like a long time ago. You know, that doesn't feel like it was only last week, but it jolly well was. Right, that's going to go there. Now, what's lovely about these books, this is, it feels thin, does the paper. You've got a lot of pages. But I tell you what, even though that feels thin, because it's a handmade paper, it's really decent to stamp on. It's taken the ink beautiful. Now, I must admit, when I was doing this the other day, I did put card in between just in case. And I'm going to do that again because I don't want anything to come through on the other side. But look at that. That is lovely. So even though it's textured, it's really beautiful. Yeah, I really love these. I love these stamps. It's so nice digging out, they are old stamps, I suppose, but it's so nice digging them back out again. It makes me happy. So that's my first one, right? And then, so I'm going to have a think now. See, oops-a-daisy. So normally on the packaging, I'll show you the packaging. So normally from here you get your stamp that comes all the way around. So that's that big stamp that goes all the way around, which actually does look rather effective on this page. But I did want to put "You Are Enough" on this page, so I don't really want that full stamp. It's a bit too much. So I'm going to allow it to fall off the page. So just there, it naturally falls off the page. So I'm going to allow it to do that. So I'm going to just squidge it over a little bit, like so. And I've actually got some good filler-in stamps, so it doesn't need to, I don't need to worry too much. And I'm just going to have it so it, where that is, I'm going to stop inking up. Okay, so it's just kind of planning where I want it to just fall off the page. So about there should be about it. Okay, so let's have a little see. So it's going to be about there and then about there. I'm not inking any more up, because if I ink any more up, you know I'm going to get that wrong. I'm just wondering if the bead, I don't think the bead is in my way. No, it isn't, because that's absolutely perfect. See, and when I move that away, you can see it just falls off. So you've got that really natural kind of, that natural sort of movement, which I really love. Oh, I like that. You're asking about, where are you in Durham? Do you know what, Sylvia? I'd like to do this as well with part of our things. Dawn used to do this. They used to set up, like, lovely little craft groups. And I think that's such a nice idea. Stephen used to take details and put everybody in touch with each other. So they used to set up lovely little groups. And I think that's really nice, you know, because obviously then people can get together and stuff. And I think that's a lovely idea. I mean, again, it's one of the things I'd like. I've got many things. I need another life, you know. I hope. Yeah, I'd like that, you know, I'd like that if that happens, if there is a cheeky bit of reincarnation, please, and then I can carry on with my list. Oh, sorry, that's my head, because, you know, I've got a very long list, and I don't feel I'll get everything done. Look, now, that bit, mate, don't like that, so I'd have to gesso that bit. But, you know, I can live with that. Maybe I'll put a little bit of paper on this, decorate that one. But I love that. I love how it just scoops around the page. Doesn't that look effective? Really, really pretty. Now, there's loads of things you can do with this. You can start putting grasses in the bottom. Like, with this one, this is where it ends. But these grasses, you could have them, instead of going up the page, you could have them down the page. So you can build it up in so many different ways. You've got loads of different flowers. You haven't got flowers, that's an absolute lie. You've got loads of little embellishments, like, sorry, I'm looking for my small block, like the acorns that can come into the picture if you want to. So you could have the little acorns that come into the picture, different leaves and ferns. So you could really, really build it up if you want to. and add different elements. This one, oh no, I'm hoping I haven't inked up. Yes, I did ink up that bit, which means I'll have to put some dangling off it now, won't I? But that's okay, we've got another acorn. With this one, obviously, they all mix and match beautiful, but you have got so many different elements. You've also got the shading on it, and the shading is really, really handy, because the shading, rather than filling this one with the pointillism that's in the original stamps, I did the pointillism as a stamp, so you can actually do your own kind of pointillism, which I thought was quite cool, and it meant you could add your own shading. Now I'm just going to add a few more leaves just to build it up round the bottom. Oh, thank you very much, lovely Deborah. Yeah, do join us. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be great to see our Sylvia stamps on telly. So yeah, thank you ever so much. I'm on Wednesday, let loose, as well. I think that's all I've got show-wise this week. But yeah, thank you ever so much, Deborah, for joining us. Take care, my love, and we'll see you soon. So we've got that lovely little scoop. Now I like that. I don't think I want to put anything else in here. Maybe a little bit. So I said about those, the pointillism, the texture ones. Look, these are the ones. So when you put them in, it just gives you, hopefully you can see that, it gives you shading. They're a really handy little stamp. It doesn't really matter where you go with them either. It just adds a little bit of texture and a little bit of extra detail to the bottom of that design, which I love. So if it looks like it needs something, but you're not sure what, maybe this is it. Maybe it's just that little stamp to give it, just filling in that little bit of shading, and it's quicker than doing it yourself. You know what I mean? Pointillism is, we've got Erica in the building. You know, let's face it, Erica is the artist. So she knows all about, you know, pointillism and shading, etc. That bit takes forever, doesn't it? So this is the cheats method. You get a stamp to do it, but it does it. It works really, really cool. And there's a few of them. It's not just that one. I put different ones in because of the different shading, actually. So when you know, I do my thing with stamps, and what's the word? What do I do with the stamps? When I split them up, whatever the word is, deconstructs, that's the word. Yeah, because I saw different shading in different parts, and that's why I did it like that. But it just brings a little bit of, oh, see, now I've started, just brings a bit of texture, and it makes it not that motorbike was so loud. Nothing compared to my van. Oh yeah, you think you sound good? Whew. Should hear me, mate. There we go. Oh, it was terrible driving the other day, though. This is probably more information than you needed to know, but I needed to cut lube that bad I couldn't even concentrate on my gears. So I stalled going up the hill start, with a van, with not much. Hey, I did it though. And I was swearing away. I did it. I managed to get home in the nick of time. It was fine, but oh, good grief. See, now that, I love that, because now, can you see how it looks like it's all textured and moving and lovely? It's lovely, isn't it? And I really, really like this. I think that is just exquisite. So, that's my initial part, okay? So that's that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Ridiculously easy, but so, so pretty. Oh, lovely Sue. I'm calling you Sue, Lou. Do you know what I did then, Lou? I obviously I know who you are, but I decided to swap your name around. I'm doing it quite a bit recently. So instead of Lou, you became a Sue. Oh, good grief. Hello there, lovely Lou. Oh, it's nice to have your company, love. How are you? How are you? Oh, Sue. Good grief. Right, okay, what does Sylvia say? Leonie, I always say you're nervous when you bring a new collection. No, you feel, isn't it nerve-wracking? Thank you very much. It is terrifying, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's really, really, really scary. It's just, it's one of them. It's like, is anyone going to like it? Are they going to hate it? What have I done wrong? It is scary, isn't it? Now, I've been naughty. I haven't cleaned the stencil, so, you know, the colours might look a bit odd. But if we get brown, that's okay, because actually I was going to do this in brown, but I can't be bothered rummaging for my brown. So, what I love about this stencil is, and this is our one of the stencils, this is from the Ink and Earth range. And I really love this stencil. See, it is going a bit browny, which matches perfectly. I did get because when I did it the other day, I did it in blues and purples, but for this it doesn't fit. I need it more sort of natural and earthy. So I'm bringing the green in, and as I haven't cleaned the stencil, I'm just hoping it gets a different colour blended in. There you go. And I kind of like having it faded out. Let me just have a little rummage if there is a brown at hand. Probably isn't. Oh, there's a nicer dark green though. Forest moss, I like that. So I'm using a cheeky bit of peel paint and then a tiny bit of forest moss. The forest moss is lovely because it's a darker green, which is just lush. And just having that fading out like so. And a little bit over here. Like so, which is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Oh, I really like looking at what people are chatting about. Yeah. Oh, honestly, Sulu. Oh, good grief. Do you know, recently, I have been doing that a lot, getting me... What did I do it the other day? I was talking about... films, and I merged two films together. At the minute I'm doing a lot of merging things. That's what I seem to be doing now. That's my thing currently. We're merging. I can't remember which films I merged. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and what was it? The Nutcracker. So the Nutcracker Suite, as in the ballet, I merged with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Thought they were the same thing, like by accident, and absolutely thought I were right. You don't want to see that film. It gets really messy. So see, just doing this again, and I'm not having it even because I like that unevenness. I think it looks really quite pretty. Now, love that. I'm going to use just a little bit of the dots. I don't want too much of this because we've got a lot going on at the bottom, so we don't want that too intense. Just a little bit of movement. I like the movement though. I think the movement works with the designs from the Forest of Shadows. I think they work together beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In fact, that beautiful. I'm going to have some down here because I think the lines, they look like they might be trees. You know, the roots, don't they? The roots, that's what they are. The roots. Right, let's spin this round like so and have a few more coming in from this direction. Okay, like this. I love doing this, you know. It is nice. It's just so relaxing. To think I used to hate the thought of Facebook Lives. Funny, isn't it, what you get used to? There, love that. Okay, right, so happy with that. Let me put the right lids on the right ink pads. So that's my beautiful Distress Oxides that I've used to do the stenciling there. Cheeky bit of peel paint, then a bit of forest moss. What's this one? I do like things my husband says, not another suism. yeah, that's me. I've got a lot of them. It would be great to add detail to those stencil words. Yes, it would. Good idea. Oh, lovely. What did I call you? Sulu. Tonight's special offer. Absolutely. The special offer is on those beautiful stamps, which I've fallen in love with yet again. I love doing this. Right, now, I want to mix this up, right? Because at the minute, it's quite, that's quite solid and intense. So I'm going to get my good old spritzer. And this is what I love, because that paper, again, is a light paper, but it takes it. So I'm going to spritz it. Now, it was interesting to see if it will move as much as the other. It's not doing. So the other one moved quite a bit. Oh, no, it is doing. Can you see, starting to see it blend out? Let me just put that other light on because I can't reach it, but you might need this other light as well. Let's see if that's any better. So, it's just starting there. Can you see it starting to move? Now, especially on this, I think that's beautiful. Because it allows... Oh, we froze, Sylvia. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I remember how nervous I were as well, Tracy. I never wanted to do this. Isn't it funny? Funny how things change. But look, and I really like that because I think that works with this whole image. Having that ink just starting to mix and blend out, I think it looks really effective. I'm going to get some blue cloth and just drag up some of that ink because I don't want it too intense. I'm happy with it being a bit lighter. I've got the movement, I've got the blend, but now just taking some of that off so it's just a bit lighter. And as you can see, the paper's handled it completely. I did put a piece of card in between, so it's not going to wet all the pages. Be careful. When you're spritzing this, because it is a handmade paper, if I pulled that now, it would absolutely tear, without a shadow of a doubt, because of the nature of it. I mean, it's so soft. Isn't that beautiful paper? I mean, it's transparent now because it is a beautiful, proper handmade paper. Isn't that cool? Looks a bit spooky, doesn't it? I've just been doing Halloween stamps. Will it be the next range? No, the next range, hopefully, as long as it all goes right. So we've got another show at the end of August. We've got two this month. So yeah, we've got another show near end of August, nearish the end. That's going to be something else. But then the month after, hopefully, and we don't do Halloween stamps. We've not done them before. And they're not all Halloween, but there is a little bit of Halloween in there. I mean, we've never done spooky before, proper spooky. And I found another artist and I really love his stuff. And so it's like, oh, let's go spooky. So I'm hoping you love them. How did I get onto that? Oh, because that reminded me of Halloween. So, look, when it dries, it goes more solid again. And it's the texture. Can you see the texture? So, obviously, you could give this an iron if you wanted to. Of course, I'm not going to do that. Be careful of this. Can you see? Because I've wet it quite a lot. Where it's sewn, that has gone a little bit too delicate. Like on that side, that's delicate. If you want to protect it with something like this, use gesso. I mean, you can use your clear gesso. If you use your clear gesso on that, it's going to make it a bit harder. It'll handle things more. Okay, so if you do need to just make that a bit more sturdy, definitely stick some clear gesso on that. I think, oh, that page is fine. That one's sort of stuck to my main page anyway. But that's what I'd do. Now, with this one, and I love how wrinkly and crinkly it looks. It's quite fabulous. So, all I do with this now is colour it in. I won't colour in the full thing just for time. Although we've not done too bad tonight, considering. I know I've shone it on, but I've got my faves. Halloween stamps must be done. I know! I'm so exciting. Yeah, some of the beautiful monsters of nowhere definitely could be used for Halloween. I mean, they've got a proper spooky weirdness to them, haven't they? Which, of course, I adore. But these ones are more Halloweeny. There's a lovely little ghosty in there, and there's some creepy crawlies. But there's some really cool ones. I love them, obvs. So, just filling this in with my good old pencil crayons. And I'm not gonna spend too long on this just because of time. Tonight I have to I'm walking home because I haven't got a car this week because obviously I drove up in the van. So I have to walk back, but then I don't know, I've got to pack for tomorrow because I have to get the train, but I also want to get the stamps in. I also have to make sure I take stamps back with me that are on TV for next week, and I haven't pulled them yet because I'm not quite sure I need to pull. So I've got a fair bit to do yet tonight. And it's one of them, you know, when you've got a lot of jobs, my brain frazzles a bit and I don't know what to prioritise. I want to get the stamps in though. Anyway, shut up, Leona. So, pop in them. And then let's pop a little bit of a red on there. You know, on with Janice. Do you know it with Janice? I ran with other day when I were getting confused, weren't it? We made films, weren't it? I'm sure it was our Janice. I were getting really confused because Janice hadn't seen the Nutcracker, had she? It was our Janice. But there you go, a little bit of colour. I would get my white pen to this as well, because you've got some little dots there if you love the little crunchy fly garrets. And what I love about these as well, the toadstools, the mushrooms, they look kind of natural. You know, they don't look all smooth and beautiful. They look really, you know, purple. Actually, I probably could, couldn't I? I'm not brave like this. Now, this is where Erica's brave. Erica would absolutely add different colour tone and add and because it makes sense, you know. And I love it when I do something like that, like add a colour that I really don't think will work, because then it works and it's like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I love it when artists do it and you think, really? You're going to use what with what? And then you look at it and it's like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Now, using the water brush, these are water-soluble pencils. Obviously, we're going on to that handmade paper. If you put gesso first, clear gesso on this, the ink is going to move easier. But I quite like this. I quite like the texture, but it is up to you. So you might want it so the ink moves, you know, with more fluidity. But the choice is yours with that one. You can, when you're using your pencils, you can, I'll put that one because I haven't got a decent nib there. That one else. You can always pick the water. Don't dip them in water, the full barrel, because you don't want to get all the wood of the pencil wet, because then you'll ruin it. But you can pick your colour up like so. And just, now I'm not going to colour the whole thing in, because there's an awful lot of detail, but I just wanted to start colouring a bit. You kind of want to though, don't you? Because you never really want to leave them just as is, because they're not finished, and they look so good when they're finished. And you want to see it finished, don't you? You want to see the done article. I love that, because that's a bit wet. The ink just it just goes poof and sort of sticks to it. I'm leaving a little bit of open space there for the light, to let the light in. There we go, back to Halloween there, just for a brief second. There. And then let's put a little bit more. Let's put some of that blue there. Let's pretend we're like Erica and we know what we're doing. So we'll do this. So this is why I'm very excited about our workshops as well, because we're gonna, you know, have different styles and teach you different things. And I'll be like, oh, can I go and sit at Sarah's table? Can I go and, you know what I mean? It'll be like, oh, I won't want to work. I want to come and play with you lot. Right, and then a nice darker brown here. I promise I will stop in a minute. I haven't looked at one, so I have no idea if anybody's still there. That's the thing with these lives. Does everybody else do that? You know, you get that consumed in it, you've no idea if anybody's watching, or if you're just chunnering onto yourself. Which, let's face it, as a crafter, we're all pretty much used to just chunnering onto ourselves, aren't we? Because we do it. Or the dogs, or the cats. Someone gets some chunnering. There we go. My little dogs. I don't quite know if they like travelling in the van. I don't think they've got used to this yet. I do look at them, and Indy does look at me like I'm forcing her into, you know, a torture chamber. She's not the happiest of bunnies. Now I want to add, but I don't know if this is a bit wet yet. Might be a bit wet, yes. So I need this to dry a bit before I add the white on. But I need to add the white on, and then what I want to do with this is, when it's dry, I want to add a bit more detail in there, and then start colouring. I'm going to do a little bit of green, because I think if you don't have a bit of green, it just looks a bit, I can't show you it because it's like, that's not even close to being finished. And it just looks rubbish because it just looks like the plonk there. And I don't want that. It looks like I've ruined them with some bad colouring in. Can't do that. But if I had a little bit of green, hopefully, just around the edges and around the leaves, hopefully it'll start to make more sense. It's when you're doing things like this, they go in stages, don't they? Like you do, oh, that looks lovely, and then it goes, oh, good grief, I've ruined it. And then, if we're lucky, yay, I've rescued it. But you have to trust the process, don't you? You have to keep going. It's like, don't give up, don't tear it up just yet, keep going, it's going to be all right. If you're hating it, walk away for a little bit, come back, it's going to be okay. See, I'm liking that more now. Now I've put the green in, but it needed a bit of green, it needed a bit of something there, because otherwise it were like, oh, that colouring in, kid, I don't know what you've done. You spent ages and it looks awful. A bit more brown, like that, on the ground. It'll be nice walking home tonight. I love walking home when it's bright and sunshiny. It's better than when it's winter here, because it's right dark in this bit. There we go. Right, I'm happy with that. I might just get a little bit of blending, like so. There we go. And a little bit down there as well. Okay, now like that, that's looking way better. As I say, when that's dry, it didn't dry yet, I'm going to let that dry naturally. When it's dry, I'm going to bring the white on, because the white will help that pop. The other thing, when I did this, the other thing that really helps make it pop is where you've got, let me try and find my pen. Where did I put the pen? I had a pen ready. So where you've got the writing, yeah, there's the pens. If you go in, and I've just got a little bit, they're the Pentel ones that we have on the telly. I spent yesterday like making samples. Oh, it's lovely. It's awful, isn't it? Shouting doesn't work. No, it doesn't, Carol. I've tried this. It's just so annoying. Oh, have you been seen? Oh, move your head. Sorry. Where's I doing that? How far forward? Oh, really forward. Were I doing that? Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, everybody. That's well annoying. How long did I do it? Let me look. Let me look at your things. Move your head. That's so funny. I love that. You're giving the camera a focusing workout. Oh no, that's so funny. That's hilarious. Oh no, could you not see any of it? Just me head. Could you not see any of it? Please answer me. This is because I tell you what it is. When you get into your colouring, don't you get my camera angle's terrible, because I don't have to go forward too much for it to get in the way. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got a bad camera angle today. I can't even blame anyone. I have no director to blame. It is just me. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you didn't see any of that? Just me head. And honestly, that isn't the look I'm going for either. I don't really want you to see top of my head and my massive parting. It's just not pleasant, is it? I mean, at least it's not roots, just greys these days. So I'm doing it again. Hey, I tell you what, it's really difficult to miss this time. I wonder if I put the camera a bit more out there. I'm not sure if that'll help or not. No, it's not. Anyway, we'll see. It's really hard to do. I've got a different camera angle. It's because, I don't know why. It's just because I didn't set it up proper, isn't it? There we go. So I'm just using a tiny bit of glitter. I'm not doing a lot, just a little bit, just to give it that beautiful bit of sparkle, because I really like that. And it just brings it all together. Oh, I'm so pleased you love them. They are beautiful, aren't they? How long did I have my head in way for, please, somebody? Was it the percentage of the darn demo? Was it? For goodness sake. Do my head in. Do my own head in. There, and then spin that round so it comes up like this. And I'm just, now, I like this because it's nice, a nice open lettering. It means you can just be quite sketchy with this. You don't need to be perfect. And I really like that. So your line can go anywhere within that line to look good. And obviously you can then link it up like so, up to the top and then back round. It's a beautiful colour, is this green as well. It's quite sharp, you know, it's quite an intense green, really, but it doesn't a while. It were nearly all of it, wasn't it? Oh, a good 10 minutes I had my head in the way. Blinking heck, I do need to start looking up more. The problem is as well, I wonder if I had notifications on, if I'd, oh, it wouldn't help, because I still have to look up and read them. And once I'm colouring in, that's it, you've lost me. You've lost me to the world of colouring. 10 minutes, that's hilarious. It isn't hilarious, that's awful. 10 minutes in my head, ugh. Makes me feel quite ill. Right, okay, so is it dry enough yet for the white gel pen? Push the white gel pen, everybody. Just push your luck with it. This is why, I don't know about you, but this is why I break so many gel pens. Because you just always, I'm always trying to put them where they shouldn't go. I'm always trying to, when it's wet, I always do this rather than just being patient. It's still working. Rather than just being patient. It's like, no, I don't want to be patient. I want to put them on. Oh, I wonder. I've got, yeah, and every time you put something in its way, it tries to focus, doesn't it? The poor camera. See, I wonder if this will work any better. No, it won't. Just wait, Leona. Right, I'm going to have to be patient and let it dry, unfortunately. But that is, I'm going to leave it there anyway, because you've got the gist of where we're going. Just needs finishing colouring in. But how gorgeous is that? Isn't that pretty? So when I move that away, right, imagine imagine when it's colouring in. Yeah, you're engrossed in colouring. I was. And that is a problem. Head alarm. I need something on my head that when it whacks it, it sort of bashes the bar, don't I? And that's what I need. That's so funny. Which dries up on you? The white gel pen. The white gel pen I'm using is thingy. Lou, are you still watching? Sukaniko, isn't it? No, it's thingy. Sakura. That were hard. I love that. Lou, are you there? Lou knows. Sakura. I use Sakura, the really, really good brands of gel pens. I tell you what I also like. Obviously, we've got thingy Poscas as well, but they're not a gel pen, they're a paint pen. But if you're after a gel pen, yeah, Sakura, brilliant. Really, really good brand. That's the one I've got. Those ones, the glittery ones, gel pens, they're the Pentel, which we sell on Create and Craft. So, and they are really, really beautiful. I will finish that page one day. But isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Thank you, Lou. Lou. That's the one I finished with, of course, the same range of stamps, but it is the other set of stamps. But yeah, really, really love it. And you can see, hopefully, can you see the glitter in that one? Look at that. It really works. Just a touch glitter. I did get a bit more carried away with her because I had it in her hair and everything. And isn't that a good pad? I love that. I love how cool that is. Isn't it? Right, gang. Before I swelter, let me show you my face as opposed to the top of my head. It's lovely out there, isn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like one of our stamps does that scenery, you know. I wonder if I can spin you around. Let me just see if I can spin you. Zinc. Hold on a minute. Not a selfie. I don't want a selfie. I want you to do this. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Right, hold on. What have we got? Let me see if I can walk you. Without tripping anything over. I know it's a mess. Right, Eric. Look at that view though. View from a window. Apart from, don't bother with car park. But doesn't that look nice? All the hills. Lovely. Car park not so. But that bit's lovely, isn't it? Let's bring you back. Zinc, there you go. I'm moving you back again. Right then, gang. I'm walking up the floor because as you can probably tell, it's lethal down there. There's so much stuff. So many jobs. My life is full of jobs. Right then, gang, thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. Have a look on the website for our beautiful Forest of Shadows with that 20% discount off. But make sure you do tune in on Thursday. That's when our wonderful Sylvia Allen with an A will be, the brand new stamps will be launched then. Thank you. Yay, safe travels. I tell you what, I'm on train tomorrow, Vanessa. Quite looking forward to that. I like sitting on a train. You can just chill. Train and bus. Biscuit crumbs. I haven't, Sophie. I haven't got biscuit crumbs. I've no biscuits. Thank you ever so much, everybody. It's been lovely for your company. Sorry you saw my head for about 20 minutes. But thank you ever so much. I will see you on the Create and Craft. What day is it? It's Sunday, isn't it? Oh, yeah, of course. I'll see you. I'm in on Tuesday, but I can't remember what I'm doing. So I'll probably see you on Wednesday. Thank you ever so much, everybody. You take care. Enjoy the Olympics. Enjoy that gorgeous weather. And, yeah.